Hello again, it's Lee from Beach City, and we're coming to you live from BNV Labs in Jakarta. And I'm here with this is a very difficult name to get my mouth around.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah. At last, a Western name, right?
It is a Western name, right? Now, Dennis, tell us, what's the name of your startup?
Layaria. Okay, that's pretty hard to pronounce, right? Layaria. Well, basically, it's what it means is a happy screen, something like that.
Happy Screen.
Happy screen.
That's
yeah.
what it means, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so tell me, what does layaria do?
Okay, so we help people to, make their own media companies, especially on the small and medium size media companies in Jakarta, Java, and all over the islands of Indonesia. Because, as you know, we have problems in Indonesia. We don't have any, what you call it, all the media companies are very centralized here in Jakarta.
Right.
While people from all across Indonesia, they don't have the connection, and they don't have the network, and they don't have the education, perhaps uh, not like us in Jakarta.
Right.
They are not very well connected. So that's why we making an ecosystem where we can connect with people from all around Indonesia, especially on the islands,
Right.
so they can make their own media companies like in Instagram and YouTube or Facebook.
Or like Beach City.
Yes, something like that. Yeah. So your Pitch is for startup news, right?
Well, it's for entrepreneur, innovation, youth, young, aspirational youth that want to be inspired and do something with their life.
Well, actually, it's slightly different. We only give them the education, we only give them the facilities, and sometimes we connect them to sponsors.
Right.
Yes, because most of the sponsors, they got the office here in Jakarta, but
Right.
not in the other cities as well. So
Right.
that's why
Right.
we help them to connect with the sponsors so that they can grow, and then they can collaborate with each other. And you know what? They have so many genres and niche
Yeah.
that they have. It's
Right.
very different from one city to another city.
Yes.
Even they have different languages.
Right.
Yeah, because
Right,
they
so-
use local dialects.
So all the news media and the media that comes out of Jakarta is not necessarily relevant to all the people that
Yes.
speak different dialects, different
Exactly.
languages. They're in different places. Like, who cares for them what happens in Jakarta? We don't live anywhere near that. Is that so? It's helping them set up their own media companies,
Yes.
and so they can start to localize and make relevant their local content.
Well, exactly like that.
Just like what I said.
Just like what I just said, yes.
That's right. And so, how did you get into this? What's your background?
Oh, well, my background, I was an actor back since like 1999.
An actor?
Yeah, when I was in high school,
Yeah.
I was an actor, and then I was from in front of the camera, I went to back of the camera. I'm also a producer, I'm also a director for certain local TV series. But when I was working there, I found a problem. There has been no variation in
Right.
content.
Right.
Yeah, and like you said, sometimes it didn't relevant to people outside Jakarta.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I make layaria.
Right. And so, how big is the company now? How many people have you got working at layaria?
We have like 12,
12
12
people?
including me.
Right, including you.
Yeah, I like to keep it lean and clean. Yeah.
Lean and clean. I
Lean
like.
and clean,
I like that.
yeah.
And you're generating revenues, or have you been funded, or?
Yeah, we're generating revenues. We already have funded with last year from Web TV Asia. It's one of the biggest multi-channel network in Asia, Southeast Asia, and Asia, the rest of the Asia. So right now we are connected with like 11 other countries, so we can, collaborate from one content creator from Indonesia with someone in Thailand
Right.
or in Philippines and vice versa.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe we should talk off camera and see if we can do something with Beach City with
sure.
you here.
Yeah. Beach City rules.
That's right. That's right. So what's next for layaria? Where do you see yourself in the future?
We are working on an online class right now. So actually the reaction was pretty massive here. Like every youngsters want to be a YouTuber, so that's why we prepared an online class where they can learn. And then on certain period, we will have offline classes as well. We we don't want them to go to Jakarta,
Right.
but we want us to go to their cities,
Right.
teach them
Yeah.
hands-on,
Yeah.
and then we can learn something from there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, is that going to be a premium content subscription sort of model to that
Yes.
those sort of classes?
Yeah, it's gonna be a premium subscription-based content.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fantastic. Well, look, thank you very much for talking with
Thank
us,
you very
Dennis. It's
much,
been a
yeah.
pleasure. I think we're getting the wrap up here. They're about to start an event to make an announcement.
Yeah,
But keep watching Beach City Life on Facebook and look for us on YouTube. And if people want to contact you, Dennis, where's the best place to get hold of you?
Well, layaria. Well, you can search layaria and then it will pop up. Yeah.
It'll number one on Google.
Of course. We spend a lot.
You spend a lot. Give me a high five. Cheers, buddy. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.